Okay.
Unless you see road sign, traffic markings, road signs that tell you otherwise. If I need you to go right or left, I'll tell you in good time.
Alright.
Okay, Finn? Are you happy with that?
I am happy.
Alright, let's knock this out of the pot then. Alright, there we are, we're gonna smash this. Alright, so when you're ready, when it's safe to do so, I'd like you to pull off. I'm gonna follow the road down to the end of the road.
Alright, I'll just make sure I do my cockpit doors first. Alright, seats in a nice position. Far enough away from the wheel. Mirrors are nicely placed. 3 of them. Headrest is nicely adjusted.
Good.
I'm at a good angle.
Excellent.
I can use the pedals just fine.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of anything else.
Lights
secure.
Lights are on. Your lights on? Car lights.
I don't know where I'll be looking, but I don't believe so. I can't see any.
They are. It's on auto. It's the round thing down by the right hand side. Look forward.
Yeah.
There.
So just
Right, and then if you need the fog lights on, because it gets really foggy while we're out there, how do you do that?
Alright.
No. Put it back onto auto.
Also.
And then just look. So when auto's on, all the lights come on there, so you know it's on auto, so it's lighting up for everyone. And then if you need the fog lights, you pull it out too. Pull it out one, front fog light, back fog light. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So to the left is back. To the with the pictures, the one with the light heading facing to the left, that's back. To the right is front.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, it should be alright with the fog lights. We've got enough vision at the moment.
And I should keep it on auto, yeah.
Keep it on auto and the lights will be on. Okay. There's all clean, everything's good. The seat's comfortable. You can put the seat heating on if you want by pressing the button. No. Warm bum. Right.
Right, yeah, that's about it.
Okay then.
So, clutch down.
When it's safe to do so, I'd like you to move off.
First gear. Left indicator. I'm going to do my 6-point check while finding one 5-point sign with my piece. I really shouldn't be I should be talking through this and I shouldn't be talking through this at the same time, because I'm going to try and over talk about stuff and I'm going to get distracted. Starting with my least dangerous spot first, which will be my right shoulder.
And
then
facing out onto the road where the cars are going to be passing you by. For your last one.
Front, back now, left shoulder.
Good.
Come off pretty slow.
At the end of the road, I'd like you to go right for me, please, Lynn.
Alright.
Thank you.
Right indicator. Pretty blind and it's a giveaway, so I want to come up right. See. Good thing I did because I would pass otherwise. It's a speed bump, I know that. So let me slow it down a bit. And just come in.
At the roundabout, I'd like you to go left first exit for me, please.
Alright.
Okay, Finn. At the end of the road, I'd like you to go right for me, please.
Alright.
Finn, I'd like you to pull over on the left for me, find a safe, legal, convenient place to pull over, please.
Alright.
Thank you for note. When it's safe to do so, I'd like you to move off me, please.
Alright.
At the top of the road we have a roundabout. At that roundabout I want you to go right second exit, and then at the next roundabout, next mini roundabout, left first exit, please. Right second exit. Left first exit. When would you use your fog lights, Finn?
When there are no cars in front of me to be affected by the fog lights, and when the visibility is extremely low. So, for example, during fog.
Pretty much, like, 100 metres if you can't see a car. 100 metres. What could happen if you leave the rear fog lights on?
It could blind people that come up behind.
What would you do if you're driving along and it gets dark and all your lights stop working?
I would find a safe place to pull over. Straight on, yeah.
Yep, straight on. Over on. Second exit. Remember, follow the road straight ahead at all times. I need to go left or right. I will take. Right, then can you take the next left for me, please?
Right, yeah.
And can you pull over on the left, please? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Finn. So I'm going to do a manoeuvre with you now. It's going to be your emergency stop. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive down the road.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to make sure that it's safe to do so. Then I'm going to have my hand. I'm going to lift my hand and I'm going to shout stop.
All right.
As I shout stop, I want you to come to a halt. An emergency stop. And when it's safe to do so, then we're going to move off again.
All right.
Okay. So when it's safe to do so, I'd like to start driving and get your speed up. Try and get up to near 30.
A lot more aggressive than I assumed it would be.
Okay, when it's safe to do so, I'd like you to move off. Thank you, Ben.
So I'm gonna
Okay, just follow the road ahead, please.
Alright.
At the end of the road, I'd like you to go right, so take the right at the end of the road, please.
Alright.
At the roundabout, I'd like you to go right, third exit, please.
Alright.
across. Alright. Section exit. First exit, and at the second mini roundabout, straight across, second exit. Okay Finn, at the next roundabout we're going straight across.
Right.
Okay, then there's a little sort of chicane roundabout, then we're going right onto the A5 south, Dunstable Elstree.
Alright.
round about we're going to be going left first thing.
Alright.
I would like to take it to Nick and White. Why they don't get people parking on yellow lines, do they? You wouldn't have to do that. That would either just cost you your driving test. No, he didn't really. Just playing. Could have.
I did feel that.
That was a bit of a test, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a test, but I tried to keep calm. I pulled the handbrake.
That's it. You lined it up, you straightened up the wheel,
Yeah.
and you just waited for your time to pull out.
And then I think it's a bit that
Go left at the end of the road.
when I went white, I felt like I was waiting for
I think. Go left at it. At the end of the road, roundabout, I'd like to go wide third exit, please.
Alright.
Cheers. Roundabout, I'd like to go left first exit, please. No, you should be okay. Just blocked off straight ahead. Okay, follow the road ahead, please. Left at the end of this road. at this roundabout, I want to go straight across to the Blue Nail Centre. Perfect. mode of lights go right smoothly. in, I'd like to go left. And like that, it's very close to switch off the engine.